Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another full review episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Come on in, get comfortable. All my returning viewers, you know how we do. So let's do it to it, shall we? Today's full review episode, man, I probably should give myself some time on making these videos after I do my workouts and whatnot. I don't think I still quite got all my breath back, but here we go. Today's full review episode is going to be of the Don Julio 1942 Anejo Tequila. Very nice, very nice. This is a 375, as you can hopefully tell. So let's go ahead and get this poured on. So cork pop. Let's get started with a pour. That's good. Yep. As often as I possibly can, if I get something that's going to be, I don't know, questionable, I'm going to say that wasn't questionable. I knew it was going to be good, but this was the only one they had available at the time when I made the purchase. They did not have any 750s, so we're going to roll with it. So Don Julio Anejo is rested for 18 months in American white oak barrels. Now they say that this expression was specifically designed for sipping, or at least that's what their intent was when they made this. I agree. A lot of the whiskeys and libations that I do showcase on the channel are for sipping. Neat, if you will. Occasionally some might be a little better on the rocks. But for all the bad stuff that I just have a hard time liking neat, you mix it. Find something to mix it with. If you get a bottle and you just can't get you can't get used to it. You can't like it. You're trying to find a way. Don't sink pour it. Mix it with something. I don't care. Use it in baking or something. I don't. Anyway, moving on. So let's give you a little tour of the bottle. Get a little real close. Hello, nice and close. Hecho en Mexico, Tequila 1942. They trademarked the little shadow guy. Don Julio, 100% agave, 40% alcohol by volume. There you go. It's a neat little bottle. Hold on just a second. Okay. Good look at the backside. We all like looking at the backside. They give so much real estate to the government warnings. Good Lord. DrinkIQ.com. There it is. Let's take a look at that in the glass, shall we? Sometimes it's relatively difficult to color grade. So here's Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale. Off screen, I'm probably going to put it. What do you think? Pale honey? We'll say pale honey. We'll continue on, shall we? On the nose, there's that roasted agave, that cooked agave. You can really. Same to you, buddy. I have no idea what's going on out there, and I don't care. So I paid just under $30 out the door for this 375. On the nose, roasted agave. Sorry, cooked agave. There's some lime, some grapefruit, some citrus of some sorts, caramel, vanilla. That caramel and vanilla that comes out of the barrels, because it rested so long, 18 months, it's going to be nice and smooth and mellow. It's going to be excellent characters. Let's go ahead and get that first palating out of the way. Oh, goodness. Lots of pepper. That's one of the biggest forefront characters, is going to be that pepper. But that was the acclimation palating. First pour of the day. I had to earn it first, okay? So that's what I like to say. You got to earn it first. Not after, first. Up front. Payment up front, right? Cash on the barrel head. I know I was going to say that might be a movie trivia, but that's just so many movies can have that in it. I wasn't thinking of a particular movie when I said it, but you know, this phrase is what I thought about. Now I've earned this pour, and I'm having it. Whew. Take the stairs. If you have stairs, if you have an elevator and stairs, take the stairs. The more you take those stairs, the easier it is to take those stairs. Let's go ahead and get that second palating on there and see what she has to say. Mm-hmm. Still plenty of pepper up front. Probably got about 70% clearage through my sinuses. It was fine a minute ago. I've really gotten into tequila lately, especially in 2026. Man, it's good stuff. Anybody out there who cringes when they hear tequila? Yeah, you probably were stupid in your younger years and you just shot that stuff like it was nothing. And by the time it hit you, you were on the floor. A lot of that pepper up front. But yeah, you do get a little bit of cooked agave, honey, and butterscotch, vanilla, caramel. A lot of those are going to swirl around each other, coming out of that long stay in the barrels. It's got a beautiful nose. Not as much pepper. There's practically nothing as far as pepper and spice on the nose, but that palating definitely has it. Well, we're already at the finish, so let's go ahead and get it done, shall we? Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me. It's always the same. So the finish, while I'm working this out, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Especially if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button. So that way the algorithm will know that you like this kind of video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed in, so that way as soon as I release these videos, they're going to come to you. Videos are going to get better. That's Mr. Randy's guarantee. I'm going to have more things going on, not just these reviews. I'm going to go to some distilleries. Oh man, there's so much to do here in San Antonio. I'm going to have to go a little bit north of San Antonio because there's a lot of bourbon distilleries just north. Balcones, what's that one? Sorry, I got messed up. Rebecca Creek. I saw a lot of these things as I was coming down to San Antonio. I wanted to stop so bad, but got to get here, got to get set up, got to get going again. Such is life, right? So the finish, that pepperness, it comes down a little bit, but it like rides for a long time. It's got a nice long summit. There is cooked agave. There's some sweetness in the back end. I'm getting more butterscotch on the finish. It's a pretty nice finish. Mostly getting cheeks and back end. There's not a whole lot going on the tongue, the gums, and the lips. Not so much action, unfortunately. Don Julio is very popular in the world of tequila. There's a few others that have really huge names, but very, very poor execution when it comes to the libation itself. They spend more money on marketing than they do on making a good libation. Don Julio, I think they're just solid. It's pretty solid. And this is the Anejo. I do plan on going backwards to the Reposado. You may ask, Mr. Randy, how come you haven't done any Blancos lately? Because it's like a base spirit, I like a good rested in the barrel kind of libation. Irish whiskeys, Scotch, okay? I'm really into Scotch. Tequila is number 2. I like Irish whiskey number 3, but Irish is kind of like 50-50 for me. It's either really good or it's eh. And those are big, anyways. So let's score this, shall we? Don Julio, kind of on the pricey end. $30 for this little half pint. I can't wrap my head around. $3.75. Some people say it's a half. Some people say, oh no, it's a half pint. Some people say whatever they want to say. We'll just say it's a $3.75. 40% alcohol by volume, 18 months in the casks. Week 4 out of 5. How's that sound? Week 4 out of 5. How could this be better? If we could tone down the spice a little bit and maybe pump up the other the other notes, especially on the palate. The nose is fine. I give the nose a pass, absolutely. The palate is a little bit too spice. A little bit too much spice. Turn the spice down a little bit. The finish, I don't know what to say about the finish, but I'll just say it's passable as well. Just give me a little bit better balance on the palate, and I could say it probably would bump it up to at least a solid 4 out of 5. My fair price, I'm going to leave it alone. $30 for this bottle. I think it's 45-ish for the 750, or sometimes you can find them in a liter or 1.75. That's a lot. But there it is. Before my sinuses completely block up, would I buy this again? Yes, I would. Absolutely would. I would probably buy the bigger bottle next time. But anyways, do me a favor in the comment section. Tell me where you're at. What are you drinking? What's going on in the world of libations around you? And what do you think about the Don Julio? If you've tried anything else, if you tried that one, let me know. If you tried any other Don Julio, I'd like to hear what you have to say about that as well. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. That's definitely a great one.